Uh, it's not mute.
Yeah, fine.
It's not. Okay. So, okay, that's fine. So you want to achieve 7-ish, 8-ish, 7. Yeah. Okay. So what kind of input you expect me to put in? Like, what kind of help? What sort of help you expect?
I would like you to prompt me when there's a hazard,
Yeah,
just before time.
of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any prompting with the mirrors you want me to do, or you want to go on your own?
Um. Yeah. Well, if the mirrors, obviously, if you think it's getting dangerous, then just let me know. But I'll try my best to
Okay.
see.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Um, so as we talk about the responsibilities, what responsibilities do you hold being a driver? What are your
For the in
responsibilities?
and out of the car, so the pedestrians on the street, my self safety, and the people in the car.
Well done.
Other
So
road
she got us
users.
covered. Excellent. Um, so you say is the pedestrian. Anything else on
The
the road?
vehicles, pedestrians, everyone.
Good. Good. Okay, that's fine. Just to be on the safe side, have you consumed any alcohol or any medication prescribed in the last 24 hours?
No, nothing.
Good. Okay, that's fine. So I obviously we have done the lessons before. So are you fully aware of the cockpit drill?
Yeah. Is that the mirrors?
Mirrors, your head
Head
restraint,
restraint, gears, clutch,
everything. Your
seatbelt.
okay, that's fine. Um, you need to make sure that whoever is sitting in the car has their seat belts on.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. So how's the weather?
It's a bit sunny.
It's a bit sunny. And how is it going to affect you?
The glare of the sun.
Okay, and what measures are you going to take that to make sure it doesn't affect your driving?
The sunshade or the actual glasses, sunglasses.
Okay, well done, well done, well done. So this sunshade, is this an appropriate thing? Have you done it appropriately? Does that affect anything with your mirrors, anything?
No, now it's fine. Before
No, it's
it
fine.
was just
Before it was
covered.
covered.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Okay, so we're gonna do the lesson plan the way you wanted. The mirrors. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna work on that. Just in case if anything goes wrong, are you comfortable to change the lesson plan accordingly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And just to, as you know before as well, but I'm just gonna just say it that I have a dual control as well. But if there's something goes wrong, I would go verbally first. But in case I don't have any time, there's a rush, there's a hazard, I'll just apply it. We'll pull up and discuss about it. And obviously, just leave enough room for me if I have to come forward and use your steering or just use the gear. So just keep that in mind. I'll do it. Yes. Okay, lovely. So I'll give you the instructions, you follow it, and I'll be prompting you. Yes, all set. You have water here, you have a chewing gum, there's a water for you as well if you need it. Okay, so we're gonna move off. I'll give you the instructions. Yeah, move off when you're ready, please.
Sure.
Follow the road ahead, please. Linda, can you pull up on the left hand side just before the car there, please? Don't worry about the driveway at this time. So what just happened there when you were moving off?
I just went to put it in my gear.
Okay. So what's the routine? How you should be doing it?
Gear, then signal, then final look. And go.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
missed that, and what could have caused there if you miss it? I mean, what could have happened?
People think I'm moving off, but it's not into the gear, so I will be blocking the traffic.
Yeah. All right. So just, are you okay with this one
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
Yeah. Or you want me to prompt again if something goes wrong with you? Okay. Or you? Shall I give you the responsibility?
I'll do it. I'll
You
be
do it.
careful, yeah.
Excellent. So move off when you're ready to do so, when it's safe to do so, and follow the road ahead. At the end of the road, turn left, please.
Okay, sure.
So what's coming ahead of you?
A junction,
Yeah, and what do you expect from there?
pedestrians, and then the oncoming big vehicles.
So how you can deal with it?
Keep it into
And so you slow down your car.
slow down.
What you should be doing before slowing down? Anything you should be aware of coming behind?
Anyone following me too closely?
And how you gonna find it?
The mirrors.
Good. Did you check that one? Just keep this thing, we'll talk about. Follow the road ahead, please. So what do you see? Just give me a view. What do you see ahead of you?
Well, right now I'm on a bus stop, but a traffic light.
Yeah? And what happens normally? Good control there. And what normally happens on the traffic light? What happens?
Pedestrians.
Do you see any?
Not so far now.
Okay. So on the other side of the road, do you see? Do
Yeah,
you see
children.
people? Yeah. So how does that affect?
Yeah, if they can just come into the road.
Good identification. That's good. So I want you to follow the road ahead.
Okay.
So how are you gonna plan? Which lane to keep? Which lane goes forward?
I'll keep in the middle lane.
Well done. Good road sense there. Good. So now do you see? Do you see any hazards ahead of you? Can you identify?
Just this pedestrians.
Good.
To the crossing road.
Anything else
On the on
you should be aware of?
parked vehicles on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Any pedestrians or anyone
Well done.
coming into the road.
Good. Anything you can see from here, you can identify any hazard from here, which can affect you too.
A pedestrian crossing coming
Yeah.
ahead.
So how are you gonna deal with that one?
Just go slow.
Okay, you're gonna go slow, and before going slow, what you should be doing?
Check the mirrors.
Good. Did you check the mirror?
Just now.
Do you see anything here? Anything can obstruct your view?
Is it the vehicles coming outside of the road?
Yeah. Are you okay to deal with this
Yeah,
one?
I'm just
Okay, good. Can you see the obstruction there?
the car turning.
And how are you going to find out if someone's following you? Are you aware of someone's behind you?
Yeah, the mirrors.
Okay. What we're reaching now?
Another
Ahead of-
pedestrian crossing.
Yes. And anything before that?
Yeah, a car parked.
Yes. And how are you going to deal with this one now?
Off the road and go back.
Okay. Just slow down, just in case. Good. Before slowing down, I would like you to pull up on the left hand side just after the grey car and just just pull up and we'll discuss this now. Yeah? Okay. First, I need you to relax. Give yourself a minute break. Yeah? Now, put a glance on it. What have you been doing here? I mean, it's good you're identifying the hazard. That's good. What you should be doing if you see a hazard, you're slowing down. What you should be doing?
You told me to check the mirrors.
Yeah. And have you been doing it on time?
Just when
Just when I
Just
prompted
after
you.
you said-
So can you tell me what happens if you don't see this middle mirror? What could happen? What's the danger?
someone following me too closely and then it can hit into my car.
Okay. And what are the side mirrors for? I mean,
Any
how often do you
over
do
or
it?
undertake?
Good. So, as you were talking me through that, okay, there's a car, I'm going to move out, and which mirror you were supposed to check at that time? If you're saying you're just moving a bit on the other side of the road,
Oh, my right hand mirror.
and why are you checking that? Why do you have to check it before you're saying it? Why you have to check it? What could filter through the traffic? I mean, there's a lot
Any
of traffic.
bike, motorcyclist.
Have you read in your when you were doing your theory? What's you read they are really harder to see when they filter.
Yeah, vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, they're vulnerable. Excellent. So far, how confident do you feel about the mirrors now when I've been prompting?
Yeah, I understand that, like what you meant with
Yeah.
when the hazard arises to just check on time.
Yeah, but are you doing it on time? After
I'll be
me
careful
prompting?
now. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So you want me to give you a responsibility on checking
Yeah,
yourself?
give me one more chance. I'll be
Okay.
careful now.
You still want me to prompt you if you're not doing it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do
Okay,
let me know.
that's fine. I want you to follow the road ahead, please,
Okay.
when it's safe to do so. Can you see can you see something ahead of you which can cause you? Just stop your car here, please. Just secure it for a second. I asked you to move off when you're ready, please, when it's safe to do so. You gave the signal, your car was rolling out. Which mirror you were supposed to check to see if someone's coming behind you or something? Did you see that mirror? Did you see that car?
The black car.
Did you see
Yeah.
the speed of the car?
No. I was actually looking at the white van trying to come out of the road,
Yeah.
and I just kind of missed this one.
Okay. What could have happened if you moved that? What would
Yeah,
have
crashed.
crashed? So how would have you done it better? How are you going to do it in future if this kind of problem arises? How are you
Just
going to
make
deal
sure
with
it's
it?
fully clear.
It's fully clear. Excellent. Good. So move off when you're ready, please. And follow the road ahead, please. Follow the road ahead. So, what's ahead of you?
Big parked vehicles.
And what's the danger?
Any pedestrian crossing into the road.
Okay. Good mirror check there. Excellent. Anything ahead here?
Yeah, a zebra crossing.
Yeah. Okay, follow the road ahead, please. Anything you should be aware of here?
I think this car has given a signal, but I just don't know if it's a hazard. Yeah, it has it.
Okay. Follow the road ahead, please. At the second set of traffic lights, I want you to turn right, and this is the first one.
Okay, sure.
So I give you enough room to position your car accordingly.
Yeah. That's fine.
So we're
Right,
going to
yeah.
position now. Yes. Cancel your mirror. Cancel your signal here. Position your car, please. I'm going to talk about that one. Now give the mirror signal, please. We're going to clear the junction, pull up, and talk about that one. Good control there. Good. Is there any benefit of putting your gear into neutral? Any benefit for
I
you?
can kind of relax my feet. Actually.
Yes, and any benefit for the other car users? Any cars, any other road users, any benefit for them? Don't worry, we'll talk it. Let's clear the junction first, yeah? would like you to pull up on the left hand side where it's safe to do so, please. So I just cancelled the signal for now. I asked you to pull up on the left hand side where it's safe. Do you think it's safe to pull here? Do you see anything here?
Someone's driveway?
Yeah, so do you think it's safe?
Oh, actually not. If someone wants to come out.
Yeah. What else can happen here?
Somebody wants to go in?
Yeah. Any person living here?
Yeah. If they want to come out, they
Kids?
kids and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the signal here. What happened? I asked you to turn right from the second set of traffic lights. I give you an early prompting just in case, so you have enough time to position your car. Where did you give the signal?
Did I give it just before the time?
Okay. Did you see something on your right hand side when you give the signal before? Did you see there was something on your right?
And there was another lane?
Yeah. So what other road users going to think? What?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So they might think I'm going into that lane, but then I'm not going into that lane.
Yeah. So if they think you're going in that lane, what could they do? What can happen?
They can try and undertake me
Yeah.
on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
or I can either block the traffic behind me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how you could have amended that? How you going to do it? Like if you have to go back to that thing, how you going to change that? Do it right way. How you going to do it?
Well, either I signal after, or I just go into that lane.
Okay. If you have done it incorrectly, then and there is a lot of traffic,
Yeah.
the DVSA would say you take that route.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can manage to come back on the lane.
Yeah.
You'll find another way to come back. Just in case, like I asked you to cancel this, and if you see if there is a road sense, if you see it well before time, then you plan accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, plan accordingly. Okay, so anything else? Just relax a bit. Anything else we talked about there?
No, you asked me how my keeping into the neutral.
Good. Yeah. So you said the legs perfectly
I
fine.
was just thinking. I think it's when I did in my theory test.
Yeah.
The exhaust emission can go into the car.
Well done.
behind.
Well done. Is that a very safe thing?
No,
For-
it's pretty dangerous for
It's
someone
pretty
that has
dangerous.
asthma or some medical problem.
Okay, that's fine. I want you to join the road back and follow the road ahead, please.
Sure.
Move off when you're ready, yes? You're going to follow the road ahead, please. So anything which can obstruct your driving, anything?
Just the parked vehicles.
Yeah. So what's ahead of you there?
A traffic light.
Yeah, and we're going straight. So
Yeah.
which lane you gonna keep into?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in my left lane just after that. Yeah.
Okay, well done. Why, if you go to your left lane, is there anything? Just keep in this lane for now, and I'm gonna tell you why did I let you to stay in the right lane. You'll be able to see it in a minute. Anything you can think of why I asked you to keep on the right hand lane? Anything you can think, or you'll be able to see it in a second. Just clear the junction. We'll talk about this one.
Oh, bus stop. There's a bus stop.
Excellent observation. So there's a bus stop, and what could cause if there's a bus stop? What's going to happen? What
The
can
bus
happen?
can be merging back into this, so I would have to
Okay.
stop
And
eventually.
that's fine.
Parked
and-
vehicles.
And anyone standing on the
Bus
bus
stop.
stop?
Pedestrians.
Pedestrians, good. Follow the road ahead, please. Just give me a view what you see has it ahead of you. Just
I see bus stops, parked vehicles. On the left hand side, I can see boulevards.
anything which can be obstructing you there. Ask you to slow down.
Yeah, the vehicles running into the road.
And what you should be doing before slowing down.
Checking mirrors and stuff.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. I would like you to pull up just on the left hand side here, please. Just after the black car, please. Don't worry about the driveways at this time. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what happened there? You did identify why I asked you to keep it in the right hand lane. You said there are bus stops, everything. That's fine. So you are identifying the hazards. That's perfectly fine. You're identifying them. But what you should be doing when you identify the hazard, and you are saying from, like, you're saying yourself that, oh yeah, it can cause me to slow down. What are you missing there? When you're slowing down, what are you
Mirrors?
missing?
Again?
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, I prompted you just
Yeah.
here that you're slowing down.
Yeah.
Well done. But what you should be doing before slowing down? Yeah?
Yeah, mirrors. Yeah.
So anything which, I mean, is there anything which makes you nervous here? Why you feel nervous? What's wrong? I mean, you know the mirrors, you have to check it, but then you don't check it sometimes. What making you nervous here?
I don't know, it's nervous.
Okay. You do realize that this test is designed for me. The passenger sitting at the back seat is sitting behind you. They're facing me. So they have all the attention on me. Yes? So why are you nervous?
I don't know, because I feel like it's my responsibility as well.
You do share a responsibility, but just relax and calm down.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just need to relax.
Yeah, I
just
think
focus
I'm
on
just panicking. That's why I missed the mirror. Otherwise, it was fine before.
it was
Yeah.
fine before. And
Yeah.
you are saying it that you're going to slow down,
Yeah.
but then you're not checking your mirror.
Yeah.
Yes. So just relax for a minute. Just take a deep breath. Yeah?
Yeah.
And move off when you're ready, please. And follow the road ahead and wait for my further instructions.
Sure.
Please. So what do you see from here now? What's ahead? What are you heading towards?
Traffic light?
Okay, from that traffic light, turn right, please. And what you should be expecting, there's a traffic light. Is it red?
Well, it can change anytime. I mean,
Yeah. So if it's red, what you gonna do?
I'm just going to slow down, basically.
And before slowing down?
Check the mirrors.
Good.
Now keep it to neutral as well.
Excellent. Good. Well done. So you're going right. Anything you should be aware of on your right hand side? Can you identify there? What's going on there? Any foot traffic?
Yeah, pedestrian crossing just after the turn.
Good. And are you okay to deal with this
Yeah.
one here?
Yeah.
Can you identify a hazard here?
Yeah, the man loading exit.
Okay. What's ahead of you there? It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Relax. Can you see something?
Yeah, the lady halfway to the road,
Yeah.
trying to cross the road.
Okay. So you're good for identifying that. So how's the road ahead?
It's a little bend.
It's a little bend. And does that affect your driving? Does that affect your obstruct anything?
No, it's okay for now because it's a bit clear view for me right now.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Good mirror check there. Excellent. Okay. So what's ahead there?
Just a bus stop. Moving off.
Right. Good mirror check. Good. Anything you should be aware of?
Parked vehicle in case somebody comes inside from the car.
Good.
Outside of the car, sorry.
Anything ahead there?
Yeah, bus stops and
Bus
a bend of the road.
Okay. And how are you going to deal with this one here now?
I'm just going down slow down, basically.
Good. Mirror check there. Good. So when there is a bus parked on one side, what does normally happens after that? What do you expect?
Pedestrians would come in and out of the bus.
Excellent. Good. Keeping a very good distance. Tire and thermic, excellent. Anything you can identify there?
The light can change.
Yeah. And
Then the pedestrian crossing display.
yeah, good. Good stopping, good. That's good. That's a good control there. So when at the traffic light, go straight, please. So I'm just giving you instruction before. So when you see the traffic light ahead, you can see where you're going.
Okay.
Straight down. Yes, please.
Sure.
Thank you. So you have enough time to plan
Yeah.
your lane. Thank you. Because there is a signal there. I said that the traffic lights. What normally happens at this time at the traffic light? Would you expect more to happen? Any benefit of securing your car here?
Yeah. Because it's not really moving. It's one per traffic, so it would take time for this one to open.
Yeah, good. All right. So, as obviously because of the bus, there's a bus ahead of us. Are you able to see everything around it?
Not that clear, but I'll keep it slow and one pace.
Good. Excellent. I'm going to follow the road ahead, please. Good mirror check. Excellent before slowing down. Well done. So what do you see ahead now?
The car merging into this road.
Good mirror check. Very good.
A lot of pedestrians going
Yeah.
into there.
Good. Follow the road ahead, please. I would like you to take the first road on the right, please. Good positioning of the car. Good identification of the road signs. Good. Any sign ahead of you you can identify? Something going on here?
This elderly people?
Elderly people. Good. Well done. So what do you expect? There's a bus ahead. What do you expect? What can happen?
Yeah, it's just gonna slow down and it's stop.
Yeah. Any signs which can...
Yeah, school. There's a school coming on ahead.
Very good. So how are you going to deal with this if there...
Yeah, just keep slow. Just use wherever's
Good, good mirror check there. Yes, good. What's ahead? What's ahead there?
a bend
A bend.
and then just a school.
Okay. So, what caution you can keep it when it's a bend?
Just keep it not too much in the corner.
Okay. Take the first road on the left, please. Just after the traffic light. Thank you. Yep. Good. Any road signs?
School. Okay.
Speed limit?
20.
Excellent. Good. Follow the road ahead, please. So how's the road here now?
Very narrow.
Okay.
Very small bend.
Yeah. Good. And anything else? Any hesitant?
Residential area, so parked vehicles and pedestrians probably.
Good. Yeah. So what do you expect if there is a parked vehicles and residential area? What happens?
Doors opening, people
Okay.
going in.
All right. That's fine. Okay. And I would like you to pull up on the left-hand side after this sign here, please, after the school. Don't worry about the driveway at this time. So, again, relax. How was it so far?
Yeah, it was better after you told me about the mirrors and stuff and everything.
And you've been checking them. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So now we turned in this road and you identified there it's a residential area. There are parked vehicles and okay. So where were you keeping your car then? If there were parked vehicles, residential area, you said people can open the door, people can come out. As you identified, that was perfectly fine. Where was your car? What should be the distance between your car and the other car?
1 door length?
Yeah, and was that 1 door length there?
So it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
So what could happen if it's not 1 door length? What do you
Person can't get out of the car.
Well,
If
they're
they
stuck.
try to, they can hit the car, my car.
Good. And anything else can happen if you're too close to those cars.
I can just scratch them while going.
You can scratch them while going. So what would you have done to rectify that? What would you have done? I mean, if I give you a same scenario, for example, there are cars on this side and you have to drive, where are you going to position your car? Where are you going to keep it?
I'll try, if there's no oncoming vehicle, then keep in the middle of the lane.
Okay. And when you move out to the middle of the lane, what would be the first thing you'll be doing?
Check the mirrors.
Well done. Okay. So is that point clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Move off when you're ready, please. At the end of the road, turn right, please.
Sure.
So how's the view there?
Very narrow T-junction.
So
Yeah. It's clear view though, sorry. Clear view.
excellent. Okay. So that's fine. Take the first road on the left, please. I would like you to pull up on the left hand side just after the white car here. Don't worry about the driveways, just park on the road. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. So this junction, you said it's very narrow. Was it a closed junction for you or an open junction for you? You said it's narrow, but it's very clear for you.
It was
So by
closed.
it was closed. So by clear, what do you mean? I mean, I just want to understand. For my understanding, by clear, were you able to see on the both sides?
Yeah. Clear as in I could see there was no traffic on my side or the oncoming side.
But you just identified it was a closed junction for you. So it was a closed junction. Then how it was clear for you?
It was closed because I couldn't see until I creeped out, peeped and creeped a bit, and then I could see. them.
Exactly. So unless and until you peep and creep, you don't know what's
Yeah.
coming, right? So what could happen then? If it's a closed junction, you don't know what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah. So just I wanted to you went out perfectly fine, but just because you said it's a closed junction and then in the second sentence you said it's visible for you.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clear my
Yeah.
sense on that whether you fully understand what a closed junction is and what is an open junction. Do you want me to understand make you understand this a bit more by the book, or do you want me to give you a live scenario here?
Yeah, we can do a live scenario.
Okay, so there is a junction here.
Yeah.
What do you think if you're moving out from here? What kind of a junction is there ahead of you?
Open junction. From this road, open
Yeah.
junction. Yeah.
Okay, so as you're going out, you can see both sides clearly what's coming.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Closed junction. Yeah.
closed junctions. You might see the pedestrians coming from one side because of the wall is a bit short, but can you see the cars unless you go out?
Yeah. Okay, I understand that now.
Yeah. So the closed junctions are where you can't assess what's coming. Yeah, you don't know unless you move out and creep out. You have not a good vision of both sides of the road. Yeah, and the open junction is from where you can see exactly which car is coming because there is no obstruction on either side.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So is that clear for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. That makes more sense now.
It makes more sense. Well done. Okay. Anything else? You want to discuss anything?
No, I think
That's
that's
fine.
okay for now.
Okay. Move off when you're ready, please. Take the first road on the right, please.
Okay.
So what's happening there? What's the sign says here?
Give away, so I just can't wait for everyone on this road to go past.
Okay. Good control there. Did you notice what was going?
Yeah, my car was literally rolling back.
Well done. That's a very good control. You recognized and you fixed it straight away. That's very good. Follow the road ahead, please. Good mirror check. Well done. At the end of the road, turn right, please. So how are you going to deal with this? What kind of a junction is there?
Closed junction.
Well done. Excellent. Do you think did you have a safe distance with the cars parked there?
No, it was quite close.
It was quite close. And how would you have amended that one? Just clear the junction. We'll pull up and discuss about this one. Good control. Good. Good. I would like you to pull up on the left hand side where it's safe to do so, please. Just don't worry about the driveway. If it's a driveway, it's fine. It's fine for now. Yes. Right. Just keep it on the road. Thank you. So you parked. That's fine. Can you see? Is it on the road?
Yeah, is it not?
Yeah. Just let me check. Just have a look again.
It's not. It's a bit on the driveway.
It is
Do
a
you want me
bit
to
of
put
a
it down
drive.
a bit?
No, it's all right for now. But what would you have done?
For the pedestrian.
Are you blocking?
Yeah.
It's a pedestrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else could happen if you go up? Is it easy for you to move off?
No. Harder.
Okay. So what we were about to discuss there, what happened but with the car there? What happened with the car? When I asked you at the end of the road, turn right, please. What happened there? You were too close.
Yeah, I think it's just the oncoming vehicle.
Yeah.
I should have slowed down for that.
Slow down for
Yeah.
that. Yes, then if you slow down for that vehicle, would you be able to position your car accordingly then?
I would have kept it a bit in the middle for me to.
Yeah. If you see a car coming in, turning in well before time, what you would have done beforehand?
Oh, stop! Sorry, stop for them.
Either
to go
give them
past.
way,
Yeah,
slow down a bit
Slow
there.
down a bit,
So you don't have to go too close to the
yeah.
parked
Parked
vehicles. And when you go too close, what's the danger? What could happen like straight away?
Yeah, I can
You
just hit the car.
hit the car and that's fine. As you said before, you can make anyone stuck there. That's fine. Move off when you're ready, please.
And I also understand when you said when I have to come out of this junction.
Yeah.
When you said if it's closed,
Yeah.
like because my view was really restricted with the
Exactly.
two vehicles on this
That's
side
how
and on the
that's
side.
yeah.
So I was literally just creeping and looking through the cars just to go out.
Well done. That was a perfect thing you did there. Excellent. Yes. Move off when you're ready, please, and follow the road ahead. Anything as you're coming out you should be aware of?
Pedestrians.
Anything ahead of you?
The car.
Yeah? And
Right.
why the car stopped?
They were stopped for the one before. For the car that went before us.
Okay. And how are you going to deal with this one? Good. Good mirror check. Good. We're going to follow the road ahead, please. Any view you can give me of this surrounding here?
Yeah, so there's parked vehicles on both hand sides, which
Yeah.
makes me position more in the middle.
Good.
For any pedestrians to...
And when it makes you position in the middle, anything you should be doing before positioning again?
Yeah, just check the mirrors properly before doing
You checked it, but you didn't set it. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's fine. As you're talking me through,
Sorry about that.
yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Anything you can tell me?
It's just...
Well
Keep
done.
slow.
Good stopping.
Yeah.
Good, good. Check, mirror check. Good stopping. Follow the road ahead, please. Anything you can see from here? Any signs?
The mini approaching a mini roundabout.
At the roundabout and left, please. Well done for recognizing that sign there. Good. So what are you expecting there? What's going to happen? Good,
Traffic
good
on
signal.
my right
Very
hand.
good.
I think traffic on my right hand side
Yeah.
can be merging to the going straight. So.
Anything they're telling you here?
Sorry. Oh, for footway. Oh, that means there's roadwork ahead.
Okay.
So there's roadwork ahead, so I'm just gonna keep it in the middle of the lane a bit.
Yeah. And what you doing when you're keeping it in the middle of the lane? What you doing before? When you move to the side, what do you
With
do?
the use of the mirrors,
Well
I'm
done.
allowing the pedestrians to have more space
Good.
to cross the road.
Excellent use of mirror. Good.
Thank you. And now that there's a big vehicle coming, I'm just gonna slow down.
Okay.
Use
At the
my
traffic
mirrors.
light, turn right, please.
Sorry, right from the traffic
Yes. And take the first road on the left, then,
light.
please.
Sure.
Well done. You're securing your car. Excellent. Any
And,
benefit?
no
Okay,
issue.
that's fine. So you give the right signal, that's fine. Do you see where this road goes?
It is for me.
That's fine, you don't need to cancel it. Is there any benefit of giving the right signal?
Just for the users behind, they can know in the safe time if I'm, because right now I'm in the middle of the road anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't really position my car well.
Okay.
So for them to know if I'm actually turning right or left.
Okay, so if just suppose you go to Manchester, you go to Birmingham, you don't know which road goes where.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
before time,
before
you
them.
because someone has parked a car on the, sign
Yeah.
ahead. So you give them a chance to recognize where exactly the road goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. So anything you should be worried here, aware of
just
here?
the,
Okay, that's
Fine.
fine. Take the first road on the left. Well done. Good mirror check. Good signal. Okay. Take the first road on the left, please. So how's the road? Is it narrow or is it wide?
it's pretty narrow.
Yeah. Okay. Follow the road ahead. Anything you want to talk through? Anything you want
Yeah,
to
so
say?
that's a, yeah, so basically there's cars parked on both hand
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
A lot of learner cars, just
Yeah.
like me, so the judgment of give way, just be careful.
Good mirror check there. Good slowing down. Anything you could have done it. At the end of the road, turn right, please. I'm just going to discuss about that one.
Yeah.
Just cancel the signal. We'll go left. Sorry for the late instruction. We're just gonna go left, and you're gonna park in the bay just there, please. Thank you. Anything you should be aware of when you're parking?
Yeah. Don't hit the lady.
That's fine. Okay, that's all right. Thank you. Okay. So on that road, I said, can you identify what's ahead of you? You said there's a learner car, and you're a learner as well, you said. And then, how did you finish that sentence? What happened then?
Yeah, so the judgment of my car and their car would be a bit slow,
Okay.
but I was in a high speed.
Yeah. But you know, when you see a car, even if it's a learner car or a normal driver, it's another car road users for you. Doesn't matter if it's a learner car, doesn't matter if it's a full license holder driving a car. As a driver, there's a driver in front of you. So we don't judge them exactly by what car they're driving. There might be an instructor sitting in the car, might be an instructor driving a car. So you can't just like assume things. But what you would have done if you see there is a car on the right hand side, and you know there's a parked car vehicle on your side as well, do you think you could have worked on your speed there a bit?
Yeah, I would have slowed down. I think it was a bit too high myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I know you have a good grip there now. I know you have a good control. I do understand it. But in what ways that could been a bit dangerous? I mean, stopping distance would have affected anything else? There was a car. You recognize there's a car.
Yeah.
You were talking through, but were you working on it?
No,
You were.
no, it didn't. Reaction was a bit slower than my talking.
Yeah, your reaction was a bit slow. And then you reach the car, like there's a parked vehicle, and you're just, suppose there's a parked vehicle there, there's the oncoming traffic from there. So what did you do? You stopped at the very?
Yeah, just right next to the vehicle, not just before that.
Yeah. So if you park just before the vehicle, how it can affect you, your moving off skill? How is it going to affect?
Easier to move on?
If you like park a bit behind, it's easier for you to move off. But the way you parked there,
it was a bit sharp.
it was a bit sharp. Yeah? So from now on, shall I assume that shall I give you the responsibility that you do understand how it's going to work?
No, definitely,
Okay. So how was it so far?
Yeah, I think it was better than before. Like, I'm more comfortable with my mirrors now.
Yeah, I can see that. And is this
This was very beneficial,
it was is it blocking your vision?
No.
It's not blocking
No.
now. Is it completely fine?
Yeah.
You can see the person behind,
Yeah.
and all the views behind. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so as with the mirrors, after the prompting, after you understood what's the pros and cons of it, I'm really proud. You made me proud there. You were checking it perfectly fine, yes, and I did appreciate you with the mirrors. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you should be thinking of?
Yeah, I just think my mirrors is the main bit, but I think that was a really controlled today.
Yeah.
And I personally felt that I worked on it better than before.
Okay. And so when we started the test, I asked you about the scale. Where do you rate? You said you rate yourself 6-ish. So what do you think now?
I do think 7 now.
You think 7?
Personally,
Yeah, I think 7 as well. That was good. Your mirror check was good. Okay, so in the next lesson plan, when you want to
इंडिकेटर
कोई बात नहीं बोल
लर्नर
मैं
है,
देखा है
रेड
थोड़ा सा
गाड़ी है।
कंफ्यूज किया मैंने
नहीं पूरी बात है
अच्छा।
रेड की गाड़ी है ऊपर
पूरी बात की हूँ
अच्छा अभी ललिता ने पुल किया था यहाँ पे लेफ्ट पर
हाँ जी
इंडिकेटर दिखा था
नहीं दिया था
तो क्यों नहीं बोले
लेफ्ट का इंडिकेटर दिया था पुल का इंडिकेटर नहीं दिया
अच्छा.
कैंसिल हो गया था ना
हाँ वो कैंसिल हो गया